When the badge turns silent, the body cam speaks. Rights violated.
This video is from Yardley Ski Auditing. Check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him credit. In it, Yardley goes to a public police parade and films the building from outside before it starts. But things quickly go wrong when officers rush out and detain him in less than a minute. They stop and search him under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, even though their reasons don't make much sense. It seems like they are abusing their power. Still, Yardley stands firm and doesn't back down.
Hello sir, you okay? Hello sir, you okay? Can you tell me your name please? Why can't you tell me your name? Okay, is there a reason why you're
You filming me?
Is there a reason why
Are
you're
you filming? Are you filming me?
Yeah, I am, sir.
Yeah, well, tell me that you're filming me. Yeah. Introduce yourself properly.
Okay.
Go on then.
No, I'm just wondering why
Introduce
you're...
yourself properly.
You going to listen to me?
No, I'm not, unless you introduce yourself
so
properly.
you're detained,
Okay.
for a stop search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Okay.
You're joking. What?
No, I'm not.
You must be joking.
My name's PC Harris.
Hold on. What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
So this is the legal bit.
What information you got to call me a terrorist? What
explain-
information have you got to call me a terrorist?
I can't explain it until if you overtalk me. Okay.
Go on then.
If you let me talk,
I'll overtalk
explain
you
it all
anyway. Well, go on
for
then.
you, okay?
Go on then, just
that's the
explain.
legal stuff I need to get out.
Go on then, get the legal stuff
As
out
I
of
am
the way.
searching you.
Go on then.
So Section 43,
Who are
Terrorism
you?
Act.
Who are you?
As I said, I'm PC Daniel Harris from Colindale Police Station.
The way the officer quickly detains the auditor is shocking. He doesn't even introduce himself or ask basic questions. Instead, he immediately says, "You're detained for a stop and search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act." This shows poor policing. It seems like he had already made up his mind before talking to the auditor, which shows bias instead of fair judgment. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act needs a reasonable reason to think someone is involved in terrorism. Just standing at a public event and filming a building doesn't count. The officer should have first asked questions, explained his concerns, and checked carefully if there was any real threat or suspicious behavior.
The reason I'm searching you, the reason I am going to search you, is because we've been called here by people in security.
Yeah.
You're filming a significant parade today for the Metropolitan Police Service.
It's a public parade.
You're also filming buildings.
Is it a public parade?
You're also filming
It's
buildings.
a public parade, yeah? And I'm on a public pavement, yeah?
Security cameras and gates.
Okay, I'm on a public pavement as
so
well.
for that reason,
Can't you film in public?
Sorry?
Can you film in public?
Yeah, you can film
Oh,
in public.
cheers. Well, that's what I'm doing.
However, you are.
And you didn't come and ask me anything. You just come up to me and detain me under
I did,
a terrorist act. But you haven't. No, but you're supposed to question me and ask me why I'm here. So you're just gonna just because? Well, filming in public is not a crime.
I've told you why.
Filming in public is not a
So I'm
crime.
going to search you now, sir.
Go on then.
Okay, you are entitled.
Right. No. I'm gonna put it down.
I'll
put it down
on the floor there, sir.
Good policing means talking to people first, understanding what's happening, and gathering information before deciding to detain or search someone. In this case, the officer skipped the most important step, communication. If he had just approached the auditor, asked a few questions, and listened, the situation could have been resolved without detaining him. Acting this way is not only unprofessional, but also dangerous. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is meant for real security threats, not as an excuse to detain someone just for filming in a public place.
Can I pick up my camera?
Of course you can, sir.
So go on then. Say that again.
I'm alright, thank you. You're not going to listen to me anyway.
Oh no, I've got you on camera now. Now I can
I've been
rewind
on camera
it.
the whole time. You've had it down there.
Now I can rewind it again. Yeah. So.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Now, sir.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's bad being a police officer. So when you go to court and the judge asks you for stuff, you'll turn around and say, "Oh, I can't remember." Seconds after trying to give it all the big one. You must be a really corrupt police officer. You can't remember 2 seconds after saying something. Yeah. Is that what you are as a police officer? You are a joker. Do you agree with me or don't you agree with me?
I'm just coming to assist.
No, well, I'm just asking you a question, whether you're assisting or not. You're here.
Come out later.
Yeah,
so
I'm just saying. You heard what he
said.
said. You've been standing there, and he said that he
was
stopped me
here.
under. No, you just heard what he said just then.
I heard
Come on.
43 is the terrorism.
No, you heard him say that they've said that I've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that a crime? Being here before filming? Do you think I should be stopped under Section 43?
I don't know why he stopped you under Section 43.
Okay.
You'll have to ask him.
Oh, well, he's not making much sense because he's already illegally detained me.
If there was really a terrorist threat, the other officer would clearly explain why the auditor was stopped. Instead, he seems unsure, which shows even he doesn't think there was enough reason to detain him. This suggests the first officer acted on impulse, not solid evidence. If the threat were real, all the officers would agree on the reason. The fact that the second officer stays back shows the detention was more about control than following proper procedure. It also shows how some officers make quick decisions without thinking carefully or talking with their colleagues.
Why ain't your number on full display?
Sorry?
His number's not on full display.
Yes, it is on full display. You can see
Have a
his
look.
number on
Have a
his
look.
shoulder.
Have a look.
I can see it right now.
No, you can't.
3620.
No, that's because you know him.
It's right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking there, am I? I'm not looking there. I'm looking here. I'm looking here.
Don't
Look.
get too close, please.
Oh, don't get too close. Why not?
Because
You
it's
was
my
close and
business.
personal.
I'm just trying to write this out.
Like
Threatening?
writing you a letter
I've got a camera. Is that a threatening thing?
You don't know what
Well, I'm
looks
telling
threatening
you,
to
I
different
am not
people.
threatening anybody.
Okay, right.
Okay?
You've got it written down on a piece of paper.
But I'm telling you, I cannot see it.
Okay, well maybe you should get some glasses then.
Oh, you're being discriminative
So
now.
I've got a couple of,
Are you being discriminative?
sir,
What are you being discriminative?
I've got
But I should
some
get some glasses. No,
hesitation.
don't tell me I should get glasses.
Just pay
Don't- oh my
attention.
God,
He's
me
written your
either.
slip now.
Don't start getting ignorant.
An officer's shoulder number is important so the public can identify them, especially if someone feels their rights have been violated. Instead of addressing the issue seriously, the female officer mocks the auditor. He had just been detained for unclear reasons, yet she responds with rude comments and ignores his concerns. When someone feels their rights are being mistreated, they should be treated with respect and dignity, not sarcasm. This isn't a small mistake. It shows an attitude that doesn't match professional policing.
You illegally touched me up, yeah, which I totally feel degraded.
If you want to argue about it after, I'm not going to argue
There's
about
no
what
argument.
I've written or
There isn't
anything.
an
If you're going
argument.
to try and catch me out, whatever.
No, there's no argument.
You're free to walk around here, as I said, in the public. So if you want to film the
So
parade,
why wasn't that said?
I'm happy now who you are. There's nothing that we need to be unhappy with, or the security team are unhappy with.
You
anything
know
like
you messed up, don't you? I mean, 43.
I haven't messed up,
Come
sir.
on, 43.
I haven't messed up.
That is ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
You might think so.
It is.
But
How many terrorists have you actually caught walking around covertly filming? By the way, yeah, in its very nature,
It's a
in its very
significant building
nature,
on a significant
right?
day, sir.
Hostile reconnaissance under Section 43 is overt filming. Yeah, and I'm covertly filming. I've got my camera out. I'm in a public place. That should have been the last section that you come
I'll put you in
and
this
try
po-
to
I'll put you
detain
in this
me.
position, okay? If you were one of the security guards, they're protecting this parade today.
Yeah,
Okay, what would you do?
I'd have to observe. I'd have to sit there and then
Okay, I
look.
think that's
You
what they've
can't.
done.
No,
Obviously,
they
my
haven't
colleague's
done
gonna
it.
speak to them.
I haven't been over
I
there.
haven't been here,
But I haven't
so I
been
don't
over there. I haven't acknowledged them at all.
When the auditor asks why he was detained, the officer avoids responsibility and says, "If you were security, what would you do?" This shows he is just relying on what security said, instead of thinking carefully himself. Just because security felt concerned doesn't automatically mean there is reasonable suspicion of terrorism. Officers are supposed to assess situations on their own, not just follow security staff. Someone feeling uncomfortable about filming does not meet the legal standard for detention under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The officer's failure to separate a security guard's feelings from a real threat shows poor judgment and a lack of critical thinking.
I've been here about a minute and you came a minute after. I didn't go over there. They didn't see what I was doing. They saw me filming, which I'm lawfully able to film, yeah, legally. So they shouldn't be doing anything.
As I said to you,
Security isn't there to get
you're-
people
you're-
detained under Section 43.
As I said, you are perfectly right in saying you can film, and that's not a problem.
Yeah,
It's not
so
a
that's what
problem.
they should have been told. Why have you come and you've literally come, as I've said, you've defiled me, you've searched me, you searched under me groin and everything like that, yeah?
Search the belt line, sir.
Well, did you search my legs?
Yeah, I did search
Well,
your
that's
legs.
under me groin.
Okay.
Anyway, right? And I feel humiliated about that because
Well,
I've done
I apologise
nothing
if
wrong.
you feel humiliated. I don't want to make you feel humiliated. And if I did do that, then I apologise. As I say, if you wish to complain,
No, but by detaining
I've
me,
given you all the reference numbers that you need. As I say, the full form is going to be completed as soon as I get back to the police station. So if you want to complain about it, by all means do.
it's literally coming up to me. And although you might said that I was being persuasive or whatever the word you
Evasive,
use,
sir.
evasive, yeah, right? Do I have to answer any of your questions?
Sorry?
Do I have to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to. It's your
Okay,
opinion. You
okay,
don't- It's
no,
the
but-
same with the name and address, sir. You haven't given me your name and
But I
address.
don't have to.
That's fine.
No, but
And I haven't questioned
By
you about
law,
that.
do I have to?
But I haven't
No,
questioned
but I'm
you about
asking
that,
you,
have I?
by law, do I
you
have to
haven't-
answer you?
You've not given me your name and address, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I will still put
So why
on the
didn't you
form
just continue it that way? You shouldn't be doing this, or
No,
you
because-
can be doing this. I mean, I'm legally, lawfully able to film,
No.
yeah? Regardless of I want to answer you or not. That's my prerogative. This is England.
Yeah, as I said, you can film. I've got no issue.
Yeah, but that's what you should have come along in the very beginning. I should not have been detained. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You've come along, right, with the simple fact of detaining me under section 43.
No, there's more
yeah,
than that,
because,
sir.
well, how long
Because
did you
I
take
need-
to
I need-
try to
I need-
establish whether section 43 was...
How long would you need?
Well, more than what you done. You was there for about a minute, if that, trying to get me to say something.
I was asking you questions.
And then I asked you if you're
were
filming
here,
me,
what
right?
your name
And then
was,
and then
what's your
you should have been. Yeah,
intentions.
but
I was asking you several questions.
what's my name was and what's my intentions?
Yeah, and why-
but
why
do
you
I
were
have to
here?
do I have to tell you that?
When the auditor asks how the officer was able to quickly decide to detain him under Section 43 and how much time he took, the officer responds defensively, saying, "How long would you need?" This is dismissive and also shows that he didn't take proper time to understand the situation, gather information, or think carefully. Reasonable suspicion under Section 43 requires more than someone feeling uncomfortable or not giving their name right away. The officer's answer also shows a lack of professionalism and accountability. Instead of admitting he acted too quickly, he turns the question back on the auditor, as if acting fast automatically makes it okay. This shows how some officers treat detention as an automatic reaction, rather than a careful, lawful decision.
Do I have to give you that
I
information?
was trying to find out why you were here, sir.
No, you was trying to oppress me, right?
Because
Because I'm doing it lawfully.
For example, if
I'm
you'd
not
been
doing
a-
anything wrong. I didn't commit a criminal act.
For example, if you'd been a family member here today, they didn't have a ticket, for example, and you were here and you said, "Look, I'm a family member," blah, blah, then I.
But I'm not.
Right. Okay.
I'm a member of the public,
Yeah.
lawfully filming, which I can do.
Yes, and I've just
Well
said there's
then, so
nothing
why
wrong
would you
lawfully
come up to
doing
me and stop me under section
it. As I
43?
say, I've explained on the slip.
I'm not a terrorist, never would be a terrorist.
Why I've done it, and I'm going to add some more to my electronic form, which I do back at the police
Apology, you're going to add an apology to that you shouldn't have stopped me under section 43.
No, because I
That you realised later on that,
it was a
sec-
legitimate search.
Say that again?
I said it was a legitimate search, and I
Did
believe
you
it
have
was
any
a legitimate
credible
search.
information that I could
Did
be
have
in the
credible-
tele?
I did, sir.
What
So-
credible information
I
was
can't
that?
tell you everything, sir.
You've
because
got
it's
no
all-
credible information about me.
When the auditor asks for an apology after being stopped under Section 43, the officer quickly refuses and insists the search was justified. He doesn't consider that he might have been wrong. Instead of checking if the detention was really valid, he sticks to his decision, as if admitting a mistake would make him look weak. When the auditor asks, "What credible information was that?" the officer avoids a clear answer and says, "I can't tell you everything." This sounds like an excuse. His vague response suggests he either doesn't have a solid reason or doesn't want to admit he acted too quickly without proper grounds.
The only credible information you could have known about me is that I was out here filming. You wouldn't know me from Adam.
No, there's a little bit more than that. I can't go into it. As I say, if you wish to complain, you've
There's
got
no
everything you
more
need.
to it.
Anyway,
And
sir,
the security are
have a good
aware
day.
that you're filming. They'll
Stop being discriminative and stop telling
sir.
people to wear glasses.
Sir,
Right,
nice to meet
yeah.
you. Take care. Thank you.
This video is from Yardley Ski Auditing. Check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him credit. In it, Yardley goes to a public police parade and films the building from outside before it starts. But things quickly go wrong when officers rush out and detain him in less than a minute. They stop and search him under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, even though their reasons don't make sense. It looks like an abuse of power, but Yardley stands firm and doesn't back down. The way the officer quickly detained him is shocking. He didn't even introduce himself or ask basic questions. Instead, he immediately said, "You're detained for a stop and search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act." This shows poor policing and suggests he had already made up his mind, showing bias instead of fair judgment. Section 43 requires reasonable suspicion of terrorism, and simply filming a public building does not meet that standard. The officer should have asked questions, explained his concerns, and checked if there was any real threat. Good policing means talking to people first, understanding the situation, and gathering information before deciding to detain someone. Here, the officer skipped that step. If he had approached Yardley, asked a few questions, and listened, the situation could have been cleared up without detention. Using Section 43 for someone filming is unprofessional and dangerous because it's meant for real security threats, not minor concerns. When other officers were involved, it became clear the first officer acted on impulse. The second officer didn't seem to agree or fully understand why Yardley was detained. If there had been a real threat, everyone would have been clear on the reason. This shows the detention was more about control and ego than following proper procedure. The female officer made things worse by mocking Yardley about her shoulder number being hard to see. Instead of taking the concern seriously, she responded with sarcasm. This attitude is unprofessional and escalated the situation, showing a lack of respect and proper policing. When Yardley asked about the reasons for his detention, officers gave